Welcome to Ocean Cay Marine Reserve. My name is Greg Phillips and I'll be your host today on Travel Unpacked as we explore this beautiful island. Welcome to Ocean Cay, where the sand is soft, the drinks are cold, and the only thing you have to worry about is which cabana makes you look more like an Instagram influencer. This man-made island was originally created for mining sand for industrial purposes in the 1960s. Long abandoned in decay, MSC acquired the lease in 2015, began the cleanup process, and built this beach paradise from the ground up. They've also announced recently plans to create a smaller second island, about one-third the size, from a nearby sandbar. That island will be a bit more upscale, targeting their luxury brand Explorer Journeys. This private island paradise features 8 white sand beaches, crystal clear waters, and more loungers than you can shake a coconut at. Kayak, paddleboard, or just float around like a confused manatee. We don't judge. You'll find 2 food courts for lunch and 3 sets of food trucks for snacks throughout the day. Bars are located conveniently all around the island for when you need some water, a soda, or something fruity with a paper umbrella in it. Public restrooms are conveniently located in several places on the island. In addition to these amenities, you can find the marina area for excursions, the shopping center for taking home a memory, a well-appointed spa area for relaxing your aching muscles, and a pavilion area for weddings and renewal ceremonies. And if you're fortunate to stay late into the evening, or even better, have an overnight visit, the Lighthouse becomes an LED light show. Bonfires burn on Lighthouse Beach, and a beach party commences. It may not have the biggest freshwater pool, or any pools for that matter, and it may not have 30 bazillion water slides, but sometimes the best days are spent just relaxing with family and friends in a beautiful postcard environment. As you get off the ship, you're going to come along this beautiful walkway. You're going to find shops on one side. You're going to find the excursion pavilion on the other side. You'll have information up front, and your yacht club people will be able to meet up at the front and be escorted back to their private area. Here is at Lighthouse Beach. You can see the ship behind me. This is the closest beach to the ship, so it is usually the busiest. Beautiful beach, very calm water. Excellent place if you don't feel like going very far. Behind me, you're going to find Springer's Bar. That will include your beverage package on board. You can use it right here at this one. And on the other side, you've got the Smiling Fish, which serves coffee and ice cream treats. Those are at an upcharge, so keep that in mind. So behind me, you're going to see these very colorful houses. This is where the island staff stay. This would be your lifeguards, your maintenance people on here. Your bar service, your restaurant service, they're coming from the ship with you. They don't live here on the island, but you can see they have some pretty nice accommodations. Me is the crew cove. This is where folks from the ship who have a little downtime, they can come and relax. This is an area just set aside for them, so please don't invade their space. They don't get a lot of time down, let them enjoy it. Boho is the newest buffet on the island. It's located kind of on the west side, not too far from Lighthouse Beach, so it's an easy walk from there. It is a nice location. It's got a good view out behind you. I think it opened in January of this year. Definitely a good addition. It's a Sunset Beach. As you guessed, it faces west, hence the name. One of the things you got to remember about this beach is that it can be a little rockier, so swim shoes are a good idea. The sand is pretty good out there, but you're probably going to find a rock if you wade out too far. Exit the ship and come straight ahead. The first beach that you're going to come to is Seekers Cove. This is considered the family area. However, you do not have to be here if you have kids. It's not mandatory. But it is a nice shallow cove area. It's pretty excluded. And it's a very nice beach to hang out at for the day. Nearby Seekers Cove is Seekers Food Court. This is where one of the two buffets, the other one just opened earlier this year, so it's a good place to stop by at lunch, have a meal. You don't have to go back to the ship. It's very conveniently located here in the center. If you've heard the mood music coming in the background, it's not coming from us. The island has these speakers that are set up, and depending on where you're at, it depends on the type of music you're playing. On the North Island and over here on the west side, a little more mellow. But as you get more towards the center of the island, definitely changes and you get a little more upbeat music. Welcome to South Beach. This is your largest beach on the island. It wraps halfway around the cove. It's a good place to hang out and spend the day. Very close to the food court here too. As you cross over to the bridge to the North Island, the first beach you're going to come to is Pineapple Beach. So I don't see any pineapples here, but it's a nice beach to come to if you want to get away from some of the crowds. General rule, the further you go from the ship, the less people you're going to be surrounded by. Behind me, you're going to see a transport pavilion. This is one of many on the island. These will help you get from one side of the island to the other if you don't feel inclined to do the walking. Here we're on the north side of the island at Bimini Beach. This is one of the exterior facing beaches. You get a little more choppy water because it's not as protected. You may find a little more seaweed. You may find a little more rocky conditions from the coral. But if you want privacy, it's an excellent place to go hang out for a day. Behind me here are the beach shacks. These are food courts that are set up in 3 different locations throughout the island. These here are on Bimini. You've also got some up by Seekers, by the main buffet. And you have the other set sitting over on Lighthouse Beach. It's a good place just to get a quick snack. These are all complimentary venues. Is Ocean House. This is for the yacht club guests, which I am not one, so I can't take you back there. So you're gonna have to get a room in one of the yacht club accommodations to go see it for yourself. You're looking to say I do, or I do again. The wedding pavilion here at the northwest corner of the island is a picture perfect place to do this at. But make sure you reserve this in advance, talk to your travel agent, get it on the books. Don't wait till the last second, these things can fill up. And on the very northwest side of the island, you have the spa area. This is where you can go and you can sign up to get a massage and relax and get away from people. As you can see, not much traffic here, pretty quiet. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video today. If you enjoy traveling, you enjoy this content, please give us a like, do a subscribe, and continue following us as we bring you more content.